Hey guys, it's the bad bitches in the building! In this story time, I'm going to be explaining to you why I don't fuck with alcohol anymore. What had happened was, I came to Nairobbery. Not Nairobi anymore, Nairobbery. A bitch got thugged. Yeah, my phone was stolen. I normally record my videos on my phone, so that's why I couldn't do anything. But I literally bought a phone yesterday and I'm recording today. If that's not love, I don't know what love is. Today's shout out goes to Tabi Ochoki. Shout out to you. I'm still weird, yeah. My name is Ola Kabutha in the building. Thank you very much for your time. Today's story times are inspired by the 2 times I've lost my phone, which is the previous one that I lost and the one before that. And why? It's because, you know what, let's just start the story time. The first time I lost my phone was the second year of uni. So as you know or may not know, for those of you who are new, welcome back to the family. There's actually nobody there. This now was in second year. And it was like around October. There was no exam, there was nothing. It was just the ones for going out here, and let's just go out and have a good time. Now Newcastle City, it's like they're actually basically like Kenyans. Obviously we are worse when it comes to alcohol, like when it comes to drinking alcohol. Them, it's like they were told, I think they're more like extreme, like now. Us is like we know at least we'll get liquor tomorrow, the day after, like that. Them, it's like they were told, if you don't drink tonight, alcohol, all of it is being cleared from the world. Yani, after tonight, there is no more liquor. That's how they drink. So you can imagine how hard they go. So we have our cocktails. I remember we're at this bar and clubs were normally packed. You know, Electric Avenue where there's that Privé, that street in West where there's all those clubs. Now imagine many streets like that around West, which now streets, like I know there are many clubs around West. Now imagine them like as many streets. That's basically how Newcastle, the clubs are set up. Like it's just streets and streets of just clubs and clubs. There we are sipping, we're chilling, we're having a good time. I barely have enough information about this night because what happens when I drink is that I get amnesia. And I thought I normally, this video is more of a story time and therapy talk. That's, yeah, we've decided, done, concluded, committee ndio hiyo tumesipasha vote, done. Anyway, so normally I get amnesia when I drink and I won't remember a lot. I thought it was normal because ever since I started drinking at the tender age of whatever tender age I've admitted on here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, dead ass. The next morning when I'm calling my friends, I'm calling them to know what actually happened because I know I was physically there and I know you saw me for the whole night, but bitch, I don't remember nothing. So this time, we've gone out, we're there, we're partying. Now, this is what may have happened. I'll give you the scenarios of what may have happened. So after the night is over, we've gone out. See, now I've come home and I woke up the next morning. Thank you, Jesus. I saw a new day. Thank you. And I'm in my room and I'm looking for my phone. So I'm out there, I'm looking for my phone. I'm like, where's my phone? But there's no way you were that late. You dropped your phone and then you took the cover, the back and the battery. I said, there's no way someone can be that late off of just liquor. Like all I've done is drink. That's all. There's no way. I said, that's a lie. You know what I'm saying? So I remember I called my friends, like my friend's phone, or on FaceTime on my laptop or something. And I'm like, yo, have you guys seen my phone? They're like, nah, the whole night, all we saw you holding was the back of your cover and that battery. And I'm like, I can't hear you. I was holding it the whole night. The back, that's all imagine. That's all I had been holding on to. The back of my cover and the battery. And then I also lost my iPod. And I remember dropping my phone that night. I remember it dropping and I remember picking it up. But what did I pick up? What did you collect? What did you pick? Mind you, pause. How many times have I said on my story times that whenever I'm recording, there's construction that decides to happen? You think this was only a UK thing? Sorry, this is international. Even right now, there's never been construction around this area. I think ever since I moved in, I've not heard of construction in this area. Today or more day, I'm recording construction and tomorrow's they're having discussions. Apologies for that. So now because I was in school abroad and I'm alone, you know what I'm saying, there's no way I can stay without a phone. So it's time to tell my parents the story. In fact, I'm not gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, I'm just gonna be honest here. They didn't know about the iPod part. In fact, no one actually, I never told anyone about the iPod part because I was so ashamed. Because I couldn't remember how I lost it. How am I telling you? Yani, I told my parents, yeah, I've lost my phone. But in reality, I can't tell them that I came home with the back of the cover and the battery. What kind of stupid, and I've lost my iPod. The iPod part, I remember I had saved some cash. I had saved money. Those are the days when I used to have the spirit of the Lord within me. I had saved cash. So eventually I did tell my parents about it, and they're like, okay, obviously, like, they knew it's because I'm drunk. Now let's fast forward to the second story time, which is the most important story time of this. And basically one of my best friends was like back in the country, and we've not met in so long. So I was like, oh, we've not even gone out together in so long because our schedules, you don't need to know about our relationship, but we're just both in one country at the same time, and it was very exciting. And I had to go out that weekend, so for sure it didn't matter. Even if I got sick, I was still going to go out. I didn't care even if I was going to be coughing in the club. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think long distance relationships is not only about these niggas relationships. There's also long distance relationships with friendship, and it really takes a toll because you miss. Anyway, that's a video for another day. Let's just talk about that later. You know what I'm saying? So Friday comes. I was supposed to go to, I'm not sure if I should say the name of these places. You just know we're going to Westie. So we're going to a club in Westie. There are a couple of clubs I've not been to, and neither had she. So I was like, okay, I'm excited to go to this specific club because I've never been to it. So yeah, that day we booked like a table for 8 o'clock. I knew I wasn't gonna make it at 8 o'clock. I think I was editing actually, and I wasn't gonna make it until like later because I was gonna finish at like 8 and then I'll go out later in the evening. I had just finished editing and I had posted, and I'd even posted on Instagram. So I was set. I was like, now we can start this weekend. I'm ready to go in. I'm ready to go ham. You know what I'm saying? So I went to this club. We had booked at this club that we are going to call Noise because there's so much bloody we'll call this club Neighbor actually, because these guys have decided to make all the noise they can. Why? Because I'm recording. It's not a lie. This is not propaganda. These are facts. Long story short, I was like, nah, I can't make it by their time, but I can leave the house by 9. I can agree to that. You know what I'm saying? I can leave the house. I can be ready by 9 o'clock. So we met up with my cousin, and then we went to this club that we're going to call Noisy. And basically, the girls who had reserved the table for 8 o'clock were late, and then the table was given to someone else. So we didn't get our spot at Noisy. When we went to Noisy now at the same time, it was packed. Like bumper to bumper. There was no point. We're just standing there like this. There was no table. There was nothing. So I was like, okay, let's check out another club. But before we check out another club, why is it... I know I don't have a watch, but just for dramatic effects, let's continue. Why is it, 11:30 going on 12, and there's no ethanol in my body? So I was like, bruh, we need, and everyone, obviously, because we're all Kenyans and tunapenda kukunywa, kila mtu was game to go buy botis. Mind you, this is why I love going out in Kenya. We're basically 4. And then plus, when you go out, then you go to the first club, you collect some people, you meet some friends and other friends like that. So we now are like 7. By the time we had gone, we went to... I'm not going to say where we're going to buy these botis, but it was in Westie. It was me and my other besties. We love gin. Like the three, we're just like, I used to love gin. So now we're in this place where we're buying botis, and at this point, there are like 8. There are additional people in this gang. Love it. We buy 2 bottles of gin. You know what I'm saying? The club that we're going to wasn't gonna have parking lot. So we're like, okay, let's go somewhere and do some parking lot pimping. So we went somewhere and we did some parking lot pimping. I should have known. Because if you've ever drunk without eating, you know how those shots, they just go, they don't stop by any part of any other organ. I think they just go straight. There's like a canal that they just go straight to the brain cell. Because when I took the second shot, I was lit. The issue now comes when all those shots hit me. Imagine if I hit my phone being dramatic here. Imagine. God forbid. But me, I'm not those ones for just chapping at a few shots and then I stay at tipsy. Nah, cause my mama ain't raised no bitch, I'm out here, I supersede expectations. The sky ain't the limit. Why should I just get drunk? Nah, I should get drunk AF. At this point, we are 15. Where have we collected people? At a Miss G. You know what I'm saying? This should have been part of, you know, how to know you're Kenyan, definitely. We're there, we're chapping shots. We had even bought some cheese. We're there, we're chapping. Someone's asking, where's the boti? Where's the boti? You chap another one. You chap one here with someone, then as you walk, you go there like, hey, you need to ongeza, you ongeza. Knowing fully well, even the one in your mouth has not reached your stomach. But there you are, you've taken another one. We chapa. Cool, everyone's ready, we finish the botis. We have to finish the bottle. Leave it for who? Of course, we have to finish the bottle. The bottle needs to be finished. Told you about this cover. It says, chapa another one. And I'm there. I'm chapping another one. Mind you, also, it may sound like I'm out here trying to show off like I'm a bad bitch, even if I do know I'm a bad bitch. But I don't drink with chase. Didn't. My other cousin even came through again. You get what I'm saying? Now we're more gang, squad up in this B. You get it? We go into the club in Westie. What club are we going to call this? Pillar. This club is called Pillar. We get into Pillar. Wow, the music was actually lit. I was buzzing. I was psyched, like I was enjoying. It was just so much vibes. I was so happy. I was so content. So when someone was out here talking about how they have another bowie in the car, I said, let go. Say no more. And then as we were walking, we met someone and they're like, where are you going? Said we're going to take a boat. There's a body in the car. They're like, Mize, let's go. Is it? So while three of us in the car drinking another body. After I walked back to this club called Pillar, nada. Clean. It's been wiped clean. It's like someone just took some Dettol and wet wipes and just did and cleaned my brain cells. Apparently when you drink alcohol, your brain stops making memories. So my brain stopped making memories from that point. The memories were made again on Saturday when I woke up in the kitchen at 10 p.m. I was in my cousin's jacket. I was covered with a blanket and I woke up and I just saw my mom and the housemaid just there cooking. Do you know how you just wake up and as you're just looking around, you're just like, how did I get in the kitchen? Who brought me to why am I asleep in the kitchen? My housemaid is like, Ati, hi, umeamka? Oh, then my mom's like, nice, you slept well. What time is it? She said 10. 10? 10. I'm not about to start exposing myself, which is ironic because I'm making this video that clearly exposes myself and my parents will watch it. I get it. Hypocrite. But I was not about to expose myself in that moment and show how I have no idea, nada of how I got here. Mind you, you need to know the kind of bag I had was what are they called? The ones that you put here on your waist. What are they called? Fanny packs. I had a fanny pack. After I've sat there trying to figure out what the heck happened, what the heck is going on, like trying to get answers, I'm like, okay, fine, let me go to my cousin. I go to my cousin, I'm like, yo bro, have you seen my bag? Then he's like, you didn't even enter the car with a bag. And I'm like, okay, it must be like with my other cousin or something. It must be with someone. After asked my cousin check his car, he's not finding it. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Fast forward kidogo, I'm like, okay, fine. Can we try call my phone? Like, have you guys tried calling? It's like, yeah, we called, but then it was just ringing. I'm like, okay, just try now, please. Just try calling my phone right now. So he calls my phone and it rings. It rings and someone picks up. Hi. Habari yako mzuri. Kona simu yangu. It was on the floor. You left it at Pillar. It was on the floor. I picked it up for you. I'm the assistant manager at Pillar. So you can come today. This is Saturday. You can come today at like 7:30 in the evening and I'll give you the phone. Oh, cool. Can I have your number so that I can call you like when I'm coming or whatever? No, it's okay. I don't want to give you my number, but you just come to Pillar. Okay. What's the pin on your phone so that I can call you or try and call you back if anything? Oh, I thought you could see stupid here. Turns out you can't. So I was like, there's no bloody way I'm telling you the pin of my phone. Do I look stupid? Hata sina credit sijui utanihitaji. So uko happy because I was ready. Like when I tell you when he picked up and we're talking, I'm like, I'm ready to come. Even if you're in Naivasha, I'll come. Where mbali niambie mahali unaishi wapi? Naishi na uko Karen. Mimi naishi tu hapa. Did I tell him Lavington? I think I told him Lavington. I don't live in Lavington. It's just that I just wanted to show how it was convenient for me to reach him. Like it's not that much of a hassle for me to reach him. He was just being skeptical about giving me his number and was insisting on me giving him my pin. He was saying that my battery is dying, it's on 5%. I need to give him the pin so that when he charges it, whatever bullcrap you're selling me, and I was just not budging. I knew if I give him access to my pin, like the pin, my phone, gone. He'll just wipe it clean, sell it. You just trust me and come at 7:30. As for the assistant manager, my name is George. Apart from these weird mannerisms, I'll come at 7:30, cool, but I'll come with my cousin. We go to Pillar in the evening, 7:30. Basically, my phone is my life. I don't think, do you get it? This is me. This in ndio maisha yangu yote. Once you've taken my phone, it's as good as taking my passport and ID, which he also stole from my bag. My bag had my ID, my phone obviously, lip gloss, Fenty Beauty lip gloss, and my house keys. Like, what are you? And then the bag itself. What a useless thug. Why are you stealing lip gloss? Why are you stealing lip gloss? Why? You want to go give someone used lip gloss? You is a nasty. And if you can use used lip gloss and you don't know where it's from, you is also nasty. We go to the Pillar. As we're entering, we ask the bouncers, we're telling them how, yeah, we've been sent here for like a George. And because like they don't really disturb us, but they're like, okay, enter and then look for him. But here, that name we've never even heard of an assistant manager. And I'm like, please, can I just go inside and look? He's like, okay, so I'll just enter and look. Then we go to the bar and we ask for someone, an assistant manager named George. There ain't no position like assistant manager up in this B1. Second of all, we have no employee named George. I knew dead. He's conned us. We've fallen for this con. I don't know what the point of him talking on the phone was. Now as we're there in Pillar and trying to explain, like they're trying to ask, like, when did you lose the phone? Me, do I remember? It was like a joke. So my cousin is there showing him like, yeah, so you know at like 2:30, you don't remember that time when you guys were sleeping on the chairs over there? As we're walking to look for those chairs, me, I'm seeing them for the first time. What do you mean I was on these chairs? So I come home. This story is not ending. I now have to put my phone on lost mode. And it is what it is. My phone is gone. I'm not gonna lie, on the way home I did cry. It was awkward with my cousin because I was just sitting in the car and I didn't talk. I normally just need a minute because how I process shit is by crying. So I cry, and then after that I start thinking of solutions. So there I'm crying. I'm just, and you can hear me. There was no music. I can't believe like my phone is actually gone, and I can't tell you when I lost it. I can't. I know I'm supposed to be a key witness. But I'm a useless witness because I don't know. I don't know when. Was it taken by force? Did I give it? Did he take the bag? Did it actually drop? Why would I be removing the bag from my waist? I don't understand why I'd remove my bag from my waist. It doesn't affect any of my movements. You know what I'm saying? It's on my waist. And I was wearing a skirt and a top. Meaning I can just pull up the skirt, pee, put it back down. Finally, when we get home, I say, let me put my phone like on that thing when you don't find my iPhone when you do that lost mode and then it starts making noise when it's connected to Wi-Fi or it shows like it's been lost. So that's what I did. And as I'm trying to log in, I see that it shows his last location, the last location of my phone, and excuse me, I just drank some water, and when it was last active, and the location was Kikuyu. But how the heck am I going to Kikuyu to this location that was showing at 12:07? Days pass like this, weeks. My mom's telling me how she's getting messages about the activity of the phone. So basically what I had done is that after I put, it's like I'm out here promoting Apple and their technology anyway. So basically what I had done is, because after I put lost mode, it asks for a number that they can contact if their phone is active. So I put my mom's number, and basically they'd send my mom a message saying, yeah, this phone has been used, here's the link, log into your iCloud, and when you log into your iCloud you can see the location. My mom would get messages in the morning and in the evening about its activity and when it's being used, how it's being used, like for how long. But the only issue about this is where Apple needs to like localize to our continent, because not everyone is constantly connected to the internet. I know I've been very vague by saying our continent. I feel like Apple NB, this has become like a story time, a rant, recommendation, review. Apple should have a way of tracking the phone without someone connected to Wi-Fi, because the only way my mom would get that message is if he goes online, and then that's when the alert is sent. But if he just uses it like as a normal phone, I don't even understand how he was using it, because he didn't get my PIN. So I don't know how did he get it. So you come and refund Taliza, because as far as I'm concerned, you can't be able to unlock an iPhone unless you have the PIN. Correct me if I'm wrong. Here we aim to educate and be educated on this channel. You know what I'm saying? So as far as I'm concerned, he shouldn't be able to unlock the phone. So the only thing he can do is probably sell it in parts. So eventually weeks pass and my mom is like, listen, me, I'm pissed. I'm pissed at this guy. It was pissing her off more than it was pissing me off. I ain't gonna lie. After I cried that first day, me, I'd let that phone go. Me, I said, it's done. It's gone. It's okay. let's move on. Me, I was now thinking of where am I gonna get money to buy myself a new phone. So what did my mom decide to do? She decided to take action, and she hit up this person. I can't remember where she said she was, but she saw somewhere a sign that was written, we help help you track a phone, or what if you've lost a phone, we'll help you find it, track it, whatever. So she got that guy's number and she called him, and this is the weekend of that 9th 10th. She called him, and that guy's like, okay, send me the IMEI number, which is, I guess, the number for that specific phone, like to track that phone. I don't know what that number is. If you know, please, on this channel, what we do, aim to educate and be educated. Exactly. So he asked for that number. I sent him my number, found my receipt. Hey, this is a story time within another story time. Do you know what's funny? The phone that I had bought before, I had got it from the UK, and normally they ask you whether you want the receipt physically or if you want it like email. So they normally ask, like, as you're paying, would you like me to email to you as well? Jesus! I hope that time I didn't say, no, thank you, it's okay, I already have this one, and then it's lost. But it was in my emails, like my, you know, deep, and you have to go archives and Google and clean. That's where it was. Finally got it, got the IMEI number. I think it's IMEI. I hope it's IMEI because I said IMEI. This is definitely like the 7th time I've said IMEI. So she got his number, she called him. She's the one who talked to me, so this part again is hearsay from another party. This guy who's helping us track is called Idiot, and Idiot was like, yo, can you send some cash so that we can, like, something about the cops or helping track. I don't know what it was. Obviously it was something legitimate because my mom ain't no fool. I'm summarizing this story because he didn't need to be given that much attention because it's full of shit. Because long story short, he conned my mom and took away those 2Gs and went with my IMEI number and didn't end up tracking my phone, and turns out it's a waste of time. So he's just an idiot, waste piece of shit. The next week, this guy keeps using this phone morning and evening, and she keeps telling me, yo, he keeps using this phone morning and evening. Track, and it shows exactly, had even showed the road, the specific building he was in. Okay, maybe then we should tell the cops. All these disasters are happening. We need some goodness to come out of this. So I was just like, maybe then we should track this like legit and go to the cops, because the cops do help, normally at an extra charge. But compared to the cost of not having my phone and all these other things that he made us go through, and the fact that he's using it morning and evening confidently, means that he needs to get caught and justice needs to be served. Second of all, in fact, me personally, I wasn't the one who wanted to even look for the phone. My mom is even the one like, you don't want him to do that again, so let's just at least find him. He needs to be punished for doing this. And I'm like, okay, fine. Like, let's say that phone was used on a Wednesday, went to the cops the next day. So awkward when we went to the police station, and again they're asking me, iliibiwa wapi? Kwa club ingine na huko Westlands inaitwa Pila. Iyo sijawahi. Iko wapi tena? Westlands. Nini iliibiwa? So I tell him like everything. Unakumbuka ilichukuliwa ama nini ilifanyika? Sikumbuki. Then my mom interjects,
ni raha tu. Unaona watoto wanapanga tu na raha. Ni raha tu ilikuwa imemshika hapa kwa kichwa, so alikuwa anakaa. Hata ajui ilienda aje.
After that, guess what happened? He stopped using that phone. He stopped using that phone. That phone became inactive. So I don't know if that phone is still being found. Whatever, I decided I'm just gonna get a new phone. Anyway, so that's what's been happening. That's why I've been MIA, and I do sincerely apologize. I know I've really kept you guys waiting for a really long time, and I get it, because as much as I'm a YouTuber, I'm also a YouTubee. There's no shit like that. I also watch videos on YouTube, so I get it when someone that, like, when a YouTuber doesn't post and I'm there like, not yet, and now, okay. And I hope you have a lovely weekend. I hope you drink wisely, drink responsibly, and as usual, if you want to have a more intimate relationship with me, you can follow me on my social medias at Orakaboth on Instagram and on Twitter. Thanks. We have to keep recording, by the way, because how long have I not posted a video for? You want me to stop because people here are constructing? If you want me to stop watching the video from now. Yeah, you want to stop. Friends and other friends. So Friday comes, and that day we're supposed to meet at about the friend who I had missed I swear it's like I've forgotten how to say story times. So and I see that's when he was lecture last this wacha tuagiana kujafa.